Pickles grew up as a gay child, but Yogi Bear was much gayer. When he was just born, his cock was 1 inch long and Yogi's was 5,000 miles long. Yogi's grew much bigger every second, and Drew's failed to grow until Yogi taught him how to have a big cock. Drew likes to masturbate to pussy shit like the Wiggles, SpongeBob and Dragon Tales. Yogi likes to masturbate to hardcore shit like the Pain Olympics, 3 guys 1 hammer, 1 guy 1 jar, and many more fucked up things that cannot be mentioned in this video for sake of your sanity. Despite jacking off, Drew's dick failed to get hard or longer like Yogi's. When Drew was the age of 5 years old, he started his first day of school, still with a 1 inch long cock in his pants. He always fucked the girls in the classroom, because he was straight, and splurged in the female teacher, but yet he failed to destroy school property, which is contrary to what others have said. Things were failing for Drew, so he asked his superior leader Yogi for help. Yogi then brutally fucked about 5,000 kids at Drew's school and the kids' blood out of their tiny tight little assholes like a waterfall. When Drew was 10 years old, he liked to do childish shit like poop on his dad, who is now called Grandpa Lewis, all day. Yogi was much more hardcore, because he would rip out men's eyeballs and shit into their open socket. Much better than child's play 10-year-old shit like pooping on his grandfather. Drew skipped lots of school, because he wanted to stick dildos up his ass and poop on his grandpa all day. However, since Yogi was much gayer and sicker, he shoved even more fucked up things up his ass, such as swords, knives, meat cleavers, hot irons, dead babies, dead animals, Steve Jobs, and more fucked up things up his ass, while he brutally fucked boo-boo. When Drew was 11, he got his own computer with the internet installed. Drew still jacked off his 1 inch penis to gay pussy amateur shit like the Wiggles hentai and Arthur's cat porn. Like stated before, Yogi was much more hardcore in what he masturbated to, like 3 guys 1 hammer, the Pain Olympics, videos of national tragedies, snuff films, and more fucked up and gay things Drew wishes he could jack off to. Drew visited the straight bar twice a day to strip for women, and Drew received lots of money to buy dildos to stick up his ass all day. Of course, these dildos weren't nearly as fucked up as what Yogi used, and when Drew went to the strip club doing amateur shit, Yogi spent his time brutally fucking men until they died. Drew was a straight stripper for 20 years, while Yogi spent the time doing much sicker things and, of course, being there. When Drew was about 35, he was married with Cheryl, proving that he's not as gay as Yogi. Drew loved to be married with a woman, and of course Drew was tired of fucking men for that period, because he was not gay like his superior Yogi. But then Drew decided to fuck women instead of men, so he raped women every night when Cheryl is sleeping. Drew does not want Cheryl to know he rapes women at night time. Sometimes Drew raped Angelica in the ass all day, because he was not gay. He said it was oodles of fun, because he was not as gay as Yogi, so he did it all the time. Drew entered himself in the Boner Baseball League, and lost every Boner Baseball game to Yogi's team. He lost the championship of the Boner Baseball League every year to Yogi's team. Drew was sent to Ranger Smith's World to play the Worldwide Boner Baseball Super Bowl. He of course failed miserably in the Super Bowl and lost to Yogi for the 1,000,000th time, and looked even worse when he performed in the halftime show by doing magic tricks which paled in comparison to what Yogi did. Pickles starred in over 67,000 pornos that weren't as gay or sick as Yogi pornos. Most of the pornos had Big Bird, Wiggles, Pickles or Barney in it. Pickles made no money off of these pornos, because everybody would rather buy Yogi's sweller, gayer and much sicker pornos. Yogi Bear produced, directed, and starred in all of his pornos. Some of Yogi's pornos were over 15 days long, and sometimes each porno DVD case included a time machine so you can go back in time so your life is no longer scarred, although Yogi is waiting for you in the time machine to rape you, if you even attempt it. You can buy Yogi's sick fucked up pornos at your local Blockbuster. I would list the names of my pornos, but trust me, they are far too fucked up and life-scarring to even mention, so it's best if we just move on. Have you ever eaten Drew Pickles' famous poopy pies? Well, it's nothing compared to Yogi Bear's anal blood pies filled with fucked up objects. Yes, Yogi's anal blood pies with fucked up objects are quite delicious and dangerous to eat. Loads of anal blood, razor blades, rusty nails, and more fucked up things in one bite. Yum. The crust isn't just made out of any grain crust, but dried nigger blood. People give Yogi's famous anal blood pies with fucked up objects to thumbs up and a big erection. That's much better than what they give Drew's pussy little amateur pies that aren't worth his shitty dildos. Put Yogi's anal blood pies in the oven for 2 hours at 360 degrees Fahrenheit along with the tears of old school swellness. Because something isn't Drew Pickles, take it out and let it cool for 10 minutes and enjoy the pie. Yogi's anal blood pies are sold to a local store near you. Ha ha ha, I hope you enjoyed the alternate and true story of Drew Pickles. Yes, it's true. I'm much gayer and much sicker than Drew ever was and ever will be. Anything that took place before was virtual reality or lies. Ha ha ha, I bet RCD Shane, really stupid head, Wheelie's butt buddy Bacca and Fusion are going to cry themselves to sleep over this now, because it's not Drew Pickles. Oh boy, I'll love using their tears as lubricant when I rape them.